Dear students, I welcome you all in your today's computer class. I hope you have done previous computer work and maintained your notebooks very well. Students, let me tell you that we have discussed all the given topics in chapter number 1 of your computer book. In today's computer class, we will discuss the questions given at the end of chapter 1. So let's start now. The first question is about 2 abbreviations. We have to tell the full form of the given abbreviations. First abbreviation is MICR. Students, we have discussed it in commonly used computers devices, and we know very well that MICR stands for Magnetic Ink Character Recognition. Now, the second abbreviation is OMR. Students, we have discussed it in our lessons as well, and I hope that you remember it. Students, OMR stands for Optical Mark Reader. That's the answer of question 1. Students, now let's move to next question number 2. It says, define a program. Dear students, we discussed in our lessons that a sequence of step-by-step instructions given to computer to perform a particular task is called a program. And it is also the answer of the question number 2. Well, students, now let's move to next question number 3. It says, what do you understand by an operating system? Give 2 examples. Well, students, please recall, when we were discussing about the types of software, we learned that operating system is a system software, and it is the master control program that runs the computer. It controls the flow of signals from the central processing unit to the various parts of a computer. Some popular operating systems are Windows 7 and Android, etc. I hope that you got the answer. Now let's move to next question number 4. It says, differentiate between assembly language and machine language. Well, my dear students, please recall, when we were discussing about programming languages, we learned that assembly language and machine language, both are low-level languages, but in machine language alphabets are called bits, and can be expressed in the form of 0s and 1s only. But in assembly language, alphabets are made by the combination of different English letters, and that is the difference between these 2 languages. I hope you got the answer. My dear student, the next question number 5 says, what is the difference between a compiler and an interpreter? I hope you remember that we discussed these in types of software. Students, we learned that a compiler is a program that translates a high-level computer language program into machine language program. The compiler first reads the whole program, and then at one go translates it into machine language. It shows the program errors to the user with the line numbers on which the error has occurred. The translated program is called the object program, which is saved permanently for the future use. On the other hand, an interpreter is a program that at a time translates one statement of a high-level language into machine code and executes it. It keeps on translating until the end of instructions. Students, an interpreter is a smaller program than a compiler. The object code produced by the interpreter is not saved. If the same instruction is needed later, the process will be repeated. Well, my dear students, I hope that you got the answers and understood the differences very well. Great. Now let's see the next question number 6. It says, identify few instances where LCD projectors are used. Dear students, it is an easy question. Well, you know LCD projector is an output device. You may have seen LCD projectors in your computer labs and school library. I hope you got the answer. Students, the next question says, analyze how the reduction in size and portability of computers have influenced their usage. Well, my dear students, we discussed in our lessons that the earlier computers were very huge in size and slow in speed. They couldn't be moved from one place to another place easily. And they also consumed huge amount of electricity. But when the technology advanced, the computers became so much smaller in size that you could carry them in your pockets in the form of cell phones, tablets, etc. When the computers became smaller in size and faster in speed, it increased their usage in every field of life. Nowadays almost all the work is done very fast and accurate with the help of computers. Huge amount of data can be stored in small disks. Complex mathematical problems can be solved within seconds. That's why smaller size and faster speed has great influence on the usage of computers in our daily lives. I hope you have understood the answer very well, my dear students. Now I hope that you have a good understanding of all the questions and their answers of Chapter 1. Well, now my dear students, you have to write all of these questions and answers in your computer notebooks. That's all for today. Take care and stay safe. Thank you.